Okay, here we go then. Sunday morning for all of you that are up, ready to watch. Tune in. Victoria Gobblers against the Village Galacticos.
I'll drop it out so I'll put my phone in my pocket. Ring it.
So it's Martin Gerd against yeah, I just had to turn the volume down on my phone. Didn't realise, sorry about that. So I'm not getting sort of the echo or the double voice. Dry break for openers. Yeah, that hasn't worked out. He's played that obviously in such a way probably to run by the yellow. As it is, he's still got a chance at making the back double there into middle, the opposite middle. As you look, it's in. That's not too bad. Still got a shot to the left centre here. Never easy. These middles, I've probably said it 18 times this weekend, but they're really naughty, these middles. Anything with sort of any pace, it will roll over the lip, the point at which it should just take it and drop into the pocket. It doesn't, it runs over that lip and hits the far bunker and comes back out. Sanjay Patel, morning mate, long time no speak, I hope you're well. Good morning to everybody else tuning in for this one. Surprise, surprise, Tom Barley up at this time in the morning watching this. How you doing, Tom? Morning to you as well. Turned into a good chance now. This one, they're all there. Just has to negotiate the white, keep the white under close quarters, and it's a good chance to put his side 1-0 ahead here. Martin. No more second chances now. Straight knockout all the way to the finish. Good shot, played it, good weight. Nice angle just to drop this in along the rail, and the white will naturally come back out into open play off this shot. Just got to make sure the pot. Sure, I'll be playing for the one nearest to the white. Just drop the yellow in and probably finish somewhere just to the right of the black, or just below the black. No, he's not trying to hold it, he's gone up the table. I think he's okay. I think he can still pot the yellow up into the corner or chop it into the middle, but it's not ideal. Certainly would have liked to have been straighter on the yellow for sure. Plenty of numbers tuning in on a Sunday morning for this one. Surprise, surprise, that one positional shot there has obviously caused him a problem, and he's overcut the yellow to middle, and as a result Tommy's back at the table. Doesn't want that black to go in behind yellow, and it has. Wayne, you with us finally. Wayne's doing all his technical stuff behind the scenes that you guys don't see. Good morning on this Sunday morning.
Good morning, Reggie. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, we've got problems with the Wi-Fi again.
Really?
Connecting to the laptop, so I've got my technician logged in at the moment, just sorting it out. But it's taken a while, so it is something, you know, out of the ordinary. So we will have the scoreboard up and working and running properly in a few minutes' time, I'm sure of it.
Oops.
It's alright. I think that's just us, I don't think that's...
Oh, and it's them middle bags again. I was just about to say when the screen blipped for a second that this is far from easy, because not only has he got to make the pot, but he's also got to negotiate the cannon to finish on the black.
He played it well, apart from the
middle bags,
execution.
That's twice now on the far bunker. Scourge of good players, those middle bags on these tables, based on American 9-ball tables. These pool tables are Sam Leisure ones. I think they're Sam Leisure or something to do with Sam Leisure along them lines.
Well, they do make 9-ball pool tables. I think that's where they originated from.
Yep.
He's missed as well, and he's left a shot at the red, and I can't see Tommy missing again. I don't want to give him commentator's curse, but giving him one chance is enough sometimes, but 2 or 3, it's...
yeah, clean as you like. Probably can't believe he's looked that he was back at the table so soon after the missed red into middle. So 1-0 to the Galacticos.
Just have to bear with us a moment. I think... wait a minute. Who won the break, Reggie?
I think the Victoria Gobblers broke.
Won the broke, and Gully Galacticus, and my scoreboard's working.
There you go, people.
Fair play, Darren Norris, the technician streamer extraordinaire from the White Rose.
There you go, and he's even got a mention on a Sunday morning. That can't be bad.
So I'm going to leave that open there for now, just in case. We'll control it for now. I'm not going to go back over to the teams. I've already had a bit of a run-in with one of them. Thought he was his dry jokes was going to go down well while I'm stressing on a Sunday morning. Not at all.
Yeah, I think the Victoria Gobblers there look a little bit shell-shocked to my left there. I think there was a great chance there really to nick an early lead and take an important leg off, obviously arguably the strongest player for the Galacticos, Tommy Donlan.
Well, I mean, they have got a couple of other good players. I mean, John Mercer's in the mixed doubles. I think he posted they must have played the semi-final last night after I left.
Is he in the final?
He's in the final, yeah, with young Charlie.
Yeah. So, obviously, I'm going to say I don't know much about the player coming on the table now. Dave, is it Dave Roblin, is it?
Let's have a look, Reg.
Yeah, Dave Roblin. I don't know much about Dave Roblin.
No, I don't neither.
But obviously, I know John Mercer's a decent sticker, and obviously Tommy doesn't need any introduction. But I don't know much about Dave Roblin, Steve Allen, and
John Mercer's a steady state, and so is Matty Jackson.
Right, I was going to say I don't know Matty Jackson, but
Matty Jackson got to the money stages quite a few times on my tour last year. Very steady player.
Yeah, Neil Whelan, John Mercer. You asked the question. Yeah, he's actually a good steady player. But as I say, it's always important to get off to a good, get on the front foot early in the knockout stages. Doesn't mean, obviously, it doesn't guarantee you anything, but certainly you don't really want to be falling behind.
Takes the pressure off a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly for the oncoming player, makes life a little bit easier to know you are in front. So should you lose, worst case scenario, you're not falling behind, but you're back to parity. So
I'm just going to ring my man up and just say thank you, Reggie.
Yeah.
So I'll be back on commentary in about a minute or two.
Phil James, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Hashtag room 14. That's okay, that's worked out, that cannon there. Drop this in, get an angle, a slight angle maybe, or straight, something fairly straight on the yellow near the brown spot. That's okay, it's fair that you can do is you can just pop that and draw the white back down, stun down towards the centre of the table. Drop the one into middle, and he could choose at that point to go down somewhere close to the bottom rail and pop the one nearest the right corner and work his way back across. But I think the black only goes obviously into the yellow corner pocket, so hasn't got that many options as to where the black will pot. But this could be a chance to playing it off the red and move the red away from the middle, should he choose to, but I don't think he will. He's decided that he doesn't like the black, and he's not going to try and play for it for the one pocket. He's going to go for the disturbance, and that's worked out pretty well. If the yellow passes the other yellow to the bottom right corner, this is now a very good chance. He'll hold himself together, just a couple of careful shots, and the frame's there, it's at his mercy. It's a good shot, it's got a nice angle here, just to flick the yellow in and come back out, but there isn't a great deal of space here. He could go to one of two ways. He could top it through and go out to the middle of the table for the yellow, but he'd be looking to go through, for me, looking to maybe come through the gap between the black and the red, or go up in a straight line right up the table. Which way will he choose? He's come to the middle, and of course that was always going to be the problem. If you're going to go that way, then of course you need to get more work on the white ball, the initial kick off the first cushion, more side, and then check up off the second cushion perhaps and come out.
Yeah, he needs to be making sure he was well out of trouble there. Always potential for catch any of them two reds there, he was always going to be in trouble.
Absolutely. Galway's number one's just signed in, Mick Fowland. Morning, Mick.
Good morning. That's close, Reggie. That is close.
That's good. It's in. It's there. Wow. What a bonus. What a bonus that is. Coming out and actually pot. I mean, must make sure this black for a 2-0 lead. Is it there? Has he put it on the far bunker? Again, the scourge of players, that far bunker on these middle bags. Tommy Donlan twice in the last frame has played onto that far bunker, and it doesn't drop. It's got to be dead weight if you're playing far bunker, and even then it's not guaranteed.
That wasn't there wasn't much pace in that, Reggie. It just wasn't on target.
It just wasn't on target. He just didn't hit the heart of the pocket, and you've got to at them angles, Wayne, when you're playing them in at an angle, those bags, it's got to be pretty much central. Try and get it as near to the near side jaw to give it every chance to go into the centre of the actual pocket. So
it's a lot of work to do here for Reds.
Well, it is, but he'll think right now he'll just be happy that he's actually got a chance to do something after a massive slice of good fortune as well. Cheers, Mick Fowland. Yeah, you know, tough tables these, Mick. Really are these middle bags. As player myself, and same as Wayne, we know all too well. Have watched all weekend that those knuckles, Wayne. Anything.
Not forgiving at all, Reggie. You've got to be bang on, and that's how it should be. It's how it should be.
Yeah, these very, very tough, very, very tough. These middle bags. So just a containing shot to gain the snooker, and it's made it difficult, obviously, that he can't come off the back cushion. He's got to come off the top cushion. It'd be difficult to pot this from here, to be fair, as in coming out of the snooker and maybe trying to flick it in, so he may just have to settle for hitting it this time. No, I don't believe that angle's there. I think the red just to the right of the pink spot, below the pink spot, is in the way. Should he give two visits here, if he doesn't make the hit on the black, then It'll just be a case of bounce the red out on the side rail and they're all there. Interesting to see if you can get the swing here. Some shot if you can.
Yeah, well, we won it.
I'll tell you what.
It wasn't far away,
Great
Reggie.
effort, wasn't it? That's what I said. He went by the red.
Yeah.
So close to the red. So
Well, I didn't set it up yet because I've not had a chance to. So have a quick
I
look.
just felt that red was in the way, to stop him from potting it off the back cushion. I mean, if he hit it there, he would have obviously hit it and just clipped it into the knuckle perhaps, but he would have been just catching the paint of the ball really there. A lot of swing on that white ball, fair play. So, like I said, the red of the side cushion, white comes back out away from the side cushion, so great chance now to even things up. Just finished between there. White's just run on maybe 6 inches more than he would have wanted. Ideally would have wanted to finish level or top side of the sort of two reds that are just that look like a plant to the right corner.
Apologies for that. I'm just trying to set up the replay screen. I've deleted it and realised I was on the wrong screen in first place, so I've got to just reset it up.
So he's going to try and run the red into the corner pocket. Should he miss, if he runs the white through, he may not leave an easy black. He's knocked it in, good shot. But played it in such a way that if he did miss, look where the white's finished. No, give me that black, even if he had wobbled the red. So good thinking, still thinking out there. Obviously that lost the white slightly, but played a clever shot there. Back in good position, just needs one good positional shot here. That looks pretty good. That does him there, looks about perfect. That doesn't just stop this in. Stun run through and should land on one of the two reds. Ideally you'd like to land straight on the higher of the two reds if you can. And that's actually okay. So you can just drop this in really, even if the white's running away towards the left of the side of the table. It doesn't have to do anything with the last red, just knock it in. The black is over the office. There it is, no danger. Simplest the reds then, just drop the red in and should be one apiece. So early chances here for both sides to move 2-0 up, but as it is, it's one apiece, or should be, barring this black. So one apiece it is. Disappointment there for the Galacticos player who felt that was, coming out to snooker and having a great chance there to pop that black and to make it 2-0. And again, those middle pockets. I wonder how many more times I'll be saying that today, Wayne, over the course.
Well, yeah, I mean, it did happen a few times yesterday, and people will say, too tight and whatever, but there's plenty of room in the pocket there. You've just got to hit them on target. If you don't, well, you don't deserve to go.
Okay, here we go then, frame 3. It's T. Allen. Steve Allen, I think his name is, or Stephen Allen. I'm not sure. Is it Steve or Stephen? It's just Steve.
Steve, I think from that area, Stephen or whatever, is all. They're all Steve. I think that's the way they pronounce. Probably just say it over there. Anybody that's called Stephen, be it a V or a P, H.
Yeah. Morning, Yvonne. Hope you're well. Morning to anybody else who I haven't mentioned thus far.
Morning to everybody. Saying morning to Reggie, not saying morning to me. I feel left out, Reggie.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Wayne, they all love you, really.
Yeah, of course.
Trust me on that.
No,
one.
they don't. He doesn't over there.
Who's that then? Who's that bloke? What, that little bloke?
No, well, he's a bit bigger. But
okay.
If he's still there, I think he's gone now.
Well, you listen, mate.
I'd have words with somebody. He was getting a bit
Wayne, you're
clever.
popular enough. You can't stop being like that. You can't be loved by every person on this earth. All right.
I don't want to be.
That's all right then.
I don't want to be.
That block list means a lot to Wayne, and
I'm proud of it, Reggie. I'm proud of it.
I'm proud of it because I tell you what, I can't count it on both arms. I've never seen anything like it.
You've got no chance.
Oh dear, mine keeps growing, but I'm quite a considerable margin away off Wayne's block list. I really am. But anyway, back to the action.
Yep. I saw. By the way, just I saw you live last night about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
About 3 in the morning.
About 3 in the morning.
I've deleted that.
Have you?
I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't.
I watched it this morning, but obviously I must have watched it before you got up then.
Honestly, I'd left that on. I mean, it was.
You should have left it on.
Good.
It was good. It was a good bit of banter that.
It was, but at the end of the day, it's not good publicity for the morning for everyone watching and saying.
No, I don't know. It just shows you. It just shows you the love between the people that work here at the Golden Eight Ball.
Maybe in hindsight, it was a bad choice to delete it. I don't know. It was good banter though, and we took some good pictures around there. By the way, I will be doing a write-up for the weekends, as I always do, Wayne. As you know, most years if I'm playing, so we're taking some pictures here. Myself,
be kind to me, Reggie. Be kind.
Of course. Why wouldn't I be?
Good morning, John.
Second nature.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. He's actually got a nice angle here, just to if he chooses to just develop or kick into the red nearest. Well, the one just above the red that he's playing to the pocket, and maybe try and push it towards the middle. And if he catches it full ball, he should have a shot anyway on the red that's nearest the left centre. So, may decide to play the cannoneer. See how he plays, see how he's thinking. Hasn't played the cannon, and he's had maybe a little bit of bad fortune. That yellow's come and dropped on the white, so it's made it awkward queuing now. And it's a little bit bogged down there, around there now. The red nearest the white, obviously, and the red just above that, obviously. It's a little bit crowded. It takes close cut positional shots, get in amongst them and dish them up. So not going to be easy. It certainly isn't straightforward. A little bit of work here to be done, and the awkward queuing doesn't help matters.
Anybody wondering what that rustling noise was? It's Reggie unwrapping one of his lockets.
Yeah, morning medicine, Wayne. The throat,
I was really sore this morning when I woke up, really dry and sore.
Yeah, the throat's a bit. So I've had to buy some morning medicine, as I call it. The lockets just to smoothen out the vocal cords.
Yeah, got to have them nice and smooth.
So okay, this red does go by the yellow to the middle. Again, a chance to cannon into the red and develop it. See how the cannon works out. Is it favourable or does it go naughty? it's just again, it's running behind the yellow and they can't get to it. Morning, David Tuck. Hope you're well. Adam Penwell, morning mate, hope you're well. Cheers for the PM, kind words Adam as always, thanks very much. Kapow. The name he goes by, Mr. Penwell from the southwest region. This wouldn't be an easy shot even if the yellow wasn't there, and the fact that he's bridging over the yellow makes it even more tough. And it's always the problem if you pull the trigger or go to pull the trigger and fail with maybe one ball or two balls left, you're up against it. But early nerves this morning have presented second and third bites for players, so never easy as I said. And okay, handed the initiative back to the Victoria Gobblers. Not sure, I know where the Galacticos are from, what region, the Manchester region. Not sure where the
Gobblers are from, I don't know. Let me see if I can recognise any other names. Might give me a clue.
How do we see the draw? Tom Edwards was asking, how does he see the draw?
If you go to, just 1 second, Martin Caird. No, unfortunately I don't recognise any of them, so unless we can see something on the shirts, Reggie, because I think one or two of them have got team shirts on. Oh no, maybe just one of them. If you go to, excuse me, livepoolscores.com, you'll get a menu in the top left hand corner, and you'll find everything you want on there. Start with the top menu and work your way down.
Oh, he's had a result there.
Yeah, he has had a result.
He's had a result.
And it hasn't stopped moving. It is a 5 second rule. So
hadn't reached 5 seconds clearly.
No, nowhere near, but it did look like it was about to stop on the edge.
Yeah, I mean, the Galacticos player was out of the trap there, straight to the table, thinking, yeah. And it goes and drops.
You do, though, don't you? As soon as you know you're going to get a sniff when you might not have done, you're like a whippet.
The Moyles maker, Kevin Moyles. Kevin Moyles, how you doing? Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Kevin.
Yeah, Galacta, we know, I was going to say, the folder from Widnes, are they right? Lancashire, Widnes.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised I don't know recognise any of the names.
No, she's on about, Gemma's on about the Galacticos, John Mercer's team.
All right, yeah.
But the Gobblers, we don't know where they're from, Victoria Gobblers. Victoria, where pool teams are concerned, is a name that takes me back down memory lane. With the Wolverhampton crowd back in the day, the likes of Stu Pritchard, Rob Chilton, those guys, 20 odd years ago, a Victoria club, Wolverhampton. But I don't know where these guys are from, Victoria Gobblers, obviously.
Some young chap might tell us in a bit.
I'm sure somebody will enlighten us.
Oh, Dave McNamara must know. Come on, DJ. Up the village. Oh, he's talking about the...
Yeah,
I'm
the
thinking
Galacticos.
Victoria, yeah. That's all right.
Yeah.
It's too early in the morning for me, Reggie. I'm still not functioning right.
Sunday morning.
It's been a long
Got
weekend.
to be easy like Sunday morning. Just trying to play that off the red and get control. And it's okay. He's got control of the corner pocket. Is there enough room just to play it in off the knuckle and to dislodge that yellow? Hard to see.
It's another one. He's watching from Cyprus Beach.
Who is?
Should we block all these from Cyprus?
Well, what's wrong with
DJ.
them? I thought they were loving this 28 degrees and 30 degrees out in Cyprus, Ayia Napa. Well, Nat Madden told everybody what she thought of Iron Napa last night with the post.
Let's hope the Irish team aren't struggling, because you might not get another game if that's their attitude, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, true, yeah. That's true. I never thought about that. They might be reading that post and saying,
Yeah.
oh, is that your attitude towards Iron Napa?
Well, hope you've got an English passport, because you're not going to be playing for us again.
Well, let's put it this way, right? There's only one time I'd want to be going to Iron Napa, and it isn't to play pool.
I'm a bit old for Iron Napa, but I know what you mean, yeah. June, July, probably about 5 years younger, I'd be alright.
It's Swaffield in the Gobblers team. No, he isn't James White.
And he's not sat with him, but he'd be on the team sheet if he was. So, no, he's not. So the Victoria Gobblers are from Victoria Hotel in Salisbury.
Bear tuning in this time in the morning. Good morning to you, sir. No, that's a nice shot. That's a nice shot. He's made the double, took the ball by the horns, committed to the shot fully, and played it at such a pace, giving himself a reasonable chance of dropping this back down the rail.
Oh.
No.
No, too far up.
Early doors.
Yeah. Didn't really give it a chance, did he?
No.
So,
as we said earlier, you're getting more than one bite in this match.
Yeah, he's given Steve Allen a great chance here now.
Shot. Nice cue ball control there. Makes this a virtual certainty. Got to be careful though, hit the hard to the pocket.
You don't have to hit this at any pace at all.
Just drop it in. And that should be all she wrote for this frame. Justice Black then, 2-1. There we go, 2-1 to the Glachkos. In walks John Mercer, good friend, decent player as well. Ahead, 2-1. And he'll be desperate here to try and extend that, give him a cushion.
So, Johnny wins the leg. Looking to put his team into a nice healthy lead here. And I must say that Charlie McDonald, she must have got really strong shoulders. She was carrying John yesterday.
Bless, she's only
all the way to, I'm telling you, all the way to the final.
She's only a youngster, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she's about 16 or 17 now. Maybe I might be wrong. She might still be. I think she's about 16. But she played absolutely awesome yesterday. She's come out with some absolutely unbelievable shots in the semi-final that I was watching, and
okay, here we go. It's on to break. How's your form? Has he made a ball? Yes, he has.
He's got a nice split here.
I'll tell you what.
It's yellows. What do you go here for?
Yellows are lovely.
Yellows, aren't they?
But to be honest, either set, it's all about.
Well, yeah.
It's all about the two balls just to the left of the pink spot.
Well, the red goes into the right centre by the looks of it. The yellow goes into the bottom left. So it's.
I'm not sure if the yellow will pass. It looks a bit, and that's why he's played the
well,
cannon.
It does now.
It does now. That's why he chose to play the cannon. I just think.
I was just going to go to the overhead when he beat me to it.
He was obviously thinking, because obviously to get on that yellow way, and if it did pass, you'd have to be pretty much precise right behind it in a certain way to drop it in. But
yeah, but with the two balls over this bottom left, you've got every chance anyway, getting on it.
Yeah, so of course there it was a case of he's got the angle to go into it.
Obviously,
you know you're going to finish on the one that he just potted.
He obviously didn't go.
That's either something on the lens, Wayne, or it's on the floor in the arena.
No, it's on the.
It's on the lens, isn't it?
They get chucked in and out my van.
No,
It's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
It's on the floor. I'm trying to wipe a dot off the screen. And it's
That's okay. You probably just drop this in and just check it up. Just a little bit of check side. Come off the top cushion and use the red as a buffer. No, well, he didn't actually need to. Deceptive again. How far from our camera angle? It looks like there's not that much space, but he's forgot to pot the yellow. Or should I say, he's not got enough purchase on the yellow.
Nick Rick says Salisbury is the home of the Novichok. Has he only got him?
Who is the Novichok?
Novichok. It's that Russian agent thing, whatever. The what do they call it? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Novichok, the Novichok virus. It's like a what? Somebody find me the word, will you? What is it? It's the killed a couple of people, didn't it? It's some sort of substance.
Oh, okay. So some sort of virus or.
Yeah. It was like it was a nasty substance. Let's put it that way.
Oh, so
poison. What poison? Yeah, it is a poison. Yeah. Nerve agent. That was the one. It was a nerve agent.
Nerve agents, right? Okay.
Blimey, it's too early for me. This.
You mean a bit like the one that they killed that spy with that time and.
Same stuff, I think. I think it's the same stuff, yeah.
You know.
Comes from the same place as well.
There's that other nerve agent, gas thing called.
They like it over there in Russia.
Well, I think they like that sort of in Russia. And there's one, I think, in Japan or China.
I could do with a bit. I know one or two people. I'd like to just spread it all over. I mean.
I think there's a nerve agent called sarin. I think it's called.
How do you know about all this, Reggie?
There was something in China. I think it was in China or Japan.
Oh, right, okay.
And a load of that stuff was pumped into. I'm not sure whether it was a venue or a function, and that's a nerve gas or something. It's like a poison, deadly stuff.
Yeah, so that's where they're from.
Mick, it's amazing. Sorry, Wayne, interrupting. Mick Fowler just said you must have had an early night.
An early night.
Well, if about 3:30, 4 a.m. in the morning's an early night, then bless me.
There's no such thing as an early night for staff here. I mean, at least if you're a player, it's by choice and design or whatever. You know what I mean. But when you're staff, you've got to be here till a certain time. And
Wayne, Salisbury is where Stonehenge is.
Stonehenge is, yeah.
So
yeah, that's a nicer way to look at Salisbury.
yes, Stonehenge.
Stonehenge, yeah. Full of hippies and LSD.
Next, you'll be telling me that they all like listening to Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Well, they probably do. I do, actually.
I do, but I certainly don't get involved in LSD, that's for sure. But yeah, thanks Mick Folland for kind words. I feel okay. I haven't had that much sleep. I didn't get any breakfast because I know they try and kick you out your rooms around about 10:30, 11 o'clock, midday.
I'm already out, Reggie.
Yeah, so I spent.
I'm used to it now. I'll get it all down here ready. I'll just chuck it in my van in a bit.
He's on the money, mate.
Yeah,
that's why they pay you the big money to be on the ball.
Yeah. I wasn't on the ball this morning. My programme wasn't working.
Well, if Kevin Moores is here, that's one of his sayings. I'm not going to try and steal it. That's why they pay me the big money, baby. That's what Kevin says.
But do they?
That's the question, isn't it?
I mean, I know it.
I'll take his word for it.
It came from the Calcutters, didn't it? When he won a couple of Calcutters, and
he just loves that phrase, doesn't he? That's why they pay him.
Yeah. It's not a bad little.
Martin McIntosh tuning. Did he win
Martin?
last night?
Was he playing last night?
Was it last night, or is it next week he plays against
I
Lewis
don't know.
McCall?
If he's tuned in, he'll tell us. Was you playing last night, Martin? I like his trousers, I must say.
Who minds?
Yeah. He's Tartan strides. Behind it. Ooh, it wasn't far off. Great effort.
One good shot here. We could actually take the red on to the bottom left, white into the side cushion and go down the table.
And he's not leaving
and leave nothing.
Yeah.
There's value in this shot.
Yeah.
Should he make it, he'll open the game up. Or should I say, it'll present him with the chance he's looking for to clear up. A bit too full there. Need to cut it a bit more, I think. Let's have a look.
He's overcut
He's
it.
overcut it until I say he's actually gone further wide. He's pushed to white and overcut that, but as I said,
He's got second best.
He was never going to be leaving anything on that shot. So.
No. So John's got to get a really tight one now because it's a lot easier for his opponent should he leave him a shot on. And he has done. He's got the red to the middle. All the long one too. It goes in the bottom left as well, I think, by the looks of it. Yeah, it might be a bit tight for bottom left, but it certainly goes in the middle. No, it's not tight for him. I'm looking at the wrong ball there.
Well, to be honest, he could play the one just to the below the black or just to the right of the black.
He's got a choice, yeah. He's got a choice. A couple
that
of
would
balls
give
there.
him an angle to go over to the other side of the table.
He's taking this into the middle. He's only got to play
And
this
he won't be
dead
leaving
right.
alive if he runs the white down the
Go
table.
watch the white with the opposite middle. He's okay.
In the heart of the pocket and it drops in, but he's overrun for the red nearest the black, which I think is ideally he was looking to finish on that ball. Good morning to you, sir. Seamus Forbes, tuning in. Hope you're keeping well, mate.
This is where it's at, the Norbert Castle. Every November, Remembrance Weekend. You can't forget it. And we will be having the customary minute silence at 11 o'clock.
Well, I'll tell you one thing they have done, Wayne, if you haven't noticed it yet.
What's that, Reg?
They've cleaned the floor. If you look to the left of where he's standing on the monitor there, look.
Yeah,
all the marks
I think it
have
was
gone.
told last night. It looks a lot better now. I think they've had the machine on it.
And rightly so. It's a lot better. Somebody had spilt some drink and walked in it and walked it into the arena, and it was leaving obviously some very clear visible stains on the stream. You can see it on the floor. Didn't look the best. So staff have been and had the machine on it and got rid of it, polished it out and stuff. Floor looks nice and clean today. John Mercer just keeps asking the question. Hits yellow. Sir Andrew Gerd at the table. I get the feeling, obviously, him and Martin, who went on first, are brothers. Andrew being the younger. Taking the red on. He's got to make it, and he hasn't made it, and he's stuck the yellow up, you know. It goes past the red, I think. The overhead would certainly give us another look at that. I think this yellow cuts past the red. It's tight, but I think John's having a good look there, just to the He certainly can get control of the pocket, that's for sure. If it doesn't go, certainly it's very close though.
Nice shot.
Did go. What a shot that
Perfect. Well,
he can still cue this round the side, he's okay.
just took it long.
Ah, that's a great shot. Look at that straight down, just launched it into the top pocket. Hit with conviction. And there's a little shake of the head there for the Gobblers lads on the side there. I think they feel a bit aggrieved that they've actually chucked that frame away again in complete control there. But for the white landing awkward, he's changed shot and had to take the red one into the top corner, missed it, stuck the yellow up, and John's played a tremendous positional shot there, the pace of shot to land on that black. Far from easy, far from easy.
Good morning to Barry Finnan, Mike Ginger Francis.
Yeah, morning Mike. Barry Finnan as well.
Yeah.
Johnny Nine Lives.
So we've got for the Village Galacticus, we've got Matthew Jackson, and he's playing David. Looks like Penoy. Do you reckon? I think it's Penoy.
Penny.
Is it Penny?
Yeah, double end. The end's like flicked over the top. The way somebody's right to the ends is like flicking back and it's sort of looping over, making it look like a D. David Penny. It does the same with the V's. Whoever's spelt this name has got a habit of flicking over the top of a V as he finishes off and off the top of an N, and it's looping back round, making it look like a circle. When
Darren Bradbury's asking who's won the men's singles. It was Ian Alley. Beat Tommy Donlan. What was the final score? 5-2?
6-2.
5-2?
Or 5-2.
5-2.
It was a very, very good final. It was a bit of a disappointment in the end that the frame. Should I say the last frame was to make it 5-2. Tommy's had a massive kick on the black to go 4-3, you know, and it could then have gone all the way, but Ian did what he had to at that point then to get it done. Once that happens, you know, it's bad luck, but it's nothing you can do about it. If your opponent gets bad luck, you've just got to try and capitalise on your opponent's bit of bad luck, and that's what Ian Alley did to get over the line. I mean, from 1-0, Tommy looked like 2-0, and didn't pot the black, and then Ian's dished 3 times to go 4-1. So
yeah, certainly some
well, didn't he?
Some class pool from Ian. Took full advantage of Tommy's couple of, I wouldn't say mistakes, because maybe the first one he plays the shot, it's just checked it that much, but the second one was an horrendous kick on the black to cost him the frame. So yeah, he could have easily been 4-2 up. Could Tommy?
Well, to be fair, but
should have been 4-2, 4-3.
Well, at 1-0, at 1-1, he's had a dry break and left Ian. Ian's cleared up. Ian's broke, dished, and Tommy's had another dry break and Ian's dished again. So it's like those 2 dry breaks on top of the failure at 1-1 to pot the black cost him dearly. To me, that's where he's lost the match.
I think he overcut the black as well, didn't he? A really fine cut on the black and cutting it back into the top corner pocket and overcut it.
The oversnip.
Yeah, that was another one. That was a different frame to what we were saying before, because he didn't get another shot on the black after he'd under it the white ball, the yellow into the top corner. So yeah, he could have easily have gone the other way, but taking nothing away from Ian, he played absolutely awesome. You won't be disappointed if you go to YouTube and and watch the video.
Oh, it's a great response for me, and made it 1-1. Got a chance he didn't expect to get, and then to dish 3 times in a final like that is, it's stuff that dreams are made of. You make a big final, and you want to perform, to your best or something close to that, and that's exactly what he did. That's worked out. He's okay. He's in good shape here. Does he go down for the yellow behind the black spot, or does he just work his way down shot by shot? I'd be wanting to get that one out of the equation sooner rather than later, though. Definitely, because you've got one at either end, so...
The little boy stayed out last night, Reggie. They're into watching YouTubers and stuff like that nowadays, and apparently there was a boxing match between 2 YouTubers. Bit of animosity there, I would have thought.
Wow.
What's it? It's all this social media, and it's going, what's it coming to? We'll have a proper fight. Come on, get the gloves on.
That's the one. That's a good shot. Again, just the table at times deceptive in its speed, and that's.
So I could have done with a little bit more there.
I think it's 3-1 to the Glasgow's, not changed the score.
That's my fault. I'm daydreaming. Thank you, Reggie. Yeah. I can actually do it from over there. Do you want to just flick that one on there as well for us, Reggie?
Wayne's thinking about YouTubers and people putting boxing gloves on.
Do you know something? It's not a bad shout, that, is it?
No.
It's not a bad shout.
Let's get the old Englishman on the go, get the gloves on.
I wonder how many back down.
Okay, just having a little play, make sure get the scoreboard up right for the arena screen. Got a screen to our left here that just lets the audience know around the barriers, the supporters or spectators, so to speak, what the score is, rather than keep nudging people and asking them what the score is. It's clear there. 3 frames to 1 in favour of the Village Galacticos. It's a big frame, this one, in context of the match. 3-1 down, and ideally you want to stay in touch going 4-1 down. Obviously got it all to do then, got to win 5-1 to win the match, so it's a big frame, and it's got the advantage here. Got the advantage David Penny. That's not the worst outcome. That's okay. Won't be doing much from there. He may just elect us to feather off this yellow and leave it somewhere close to the corner pocket. I think there's any value in running away up the table because you'd be sending the yellow into the top cushion. So just a containing shot here. Just feather off the yellow and yeah, it's okay. That does you. I mean, it's not bad at all. And to be honest, if it had just a quarter ball more roll and stuck to the knuckle, we would have pretty much had him snookered on all the reds. So, not a bad shout for that shot, just trying to feather off it and go into the knuckles. Morning, Paul Anson Anders, should I say. That's okay, it's not bad.
Morning, Paul. Thanks for reminding us, Lee. Just doing other stuff and forgot. And normally I have the players doing it, so just but there was an issue with it this morning, so I've left it on our computer to update rather than in the arena. Well, they can still do it in the arena, but
I'm not sure, Adam. You may have to go to the scores online to find out how the White Rose are doing.
I don't think it's updated, Reggie.
Oh, right, okay.
They're on it's Dudley now. Colin's gone, so it'll all be on paper.
Oh, okay. Is Colin gone now then?
He's gone to Iron Apper. I don't think Colin will be on the beach though.
Nah.
He doesn't look like a beach.
He doesn't look like a beach guy, does he? With a
No.
six-pack, bronzed body in line there, loving the sun.
No.
He looks like somebody that's inside in the air conditioning, having a couple of cool drinks, relaxing.
Yeah, he's very chilled out. Is out, Colin. But I don't know what.
He's leaving the sunbathing for guys like Steve Wood here.
Yeah. Maybe so.
I'm
Yeah.
surprised Steve isn't actually on the chat this morning. Bless him. Last 2 days he's been here.
I might have been on the drink last night. I know one or two others that was on the drink last night, Reggie.
Do you?
Yeah.
Any ideas who that is?
No idea, mate. No idea.
No, we had me and Martin Peach had a good session last night. A good heart-to-heart about a few things and a really good chat about the last 5 years since I first met him in 2014. So, ever such a nice guy, Martin Peach.
Does a great job, does Martin.
Great photographer, event photographer, that type of thing. So, if you need a good photographer, somebody who knows how to capture the moment, he's your man. Well, ultimately, Matty's hung in there, and Justice Black to move 4-1 clear, and it's gone in. It was wiped its feet, but they all count. 4-1 to the Galacticos. They're in the driving seat.
You can't hear us, Reggie. There's no microphone enabled anyway, so.
close call. Who's won the leg? Okay, they've managed to decide. Tommy's won the leg. It was close. I was actually going to go and have a look for him and give him a unbiased decision as to who's nearest, but they've managed to agree on Tommy's won the leg, so Galacticos to break, leading 4 frames to 1. Morning, Paddy. From the Emerald Isle, Paddy Heenan. And I'm not going to say my usual punchline when I'm speaking to Jex, because we've got to keep it clean on here. But I think you know what I'm referring to, Paddy.
Paul Anderson's asking, Anders asking what next event is. I'm at St Helens, the Scala Pool and Snooker Club next weekend for the St Helens Masters. That's a 2-day event. That'll be another absolutely cracking event. Some great players. There's going to be in attendance there. And then a couple of weeks time, I'm going down to sunny Wales.
Sunny Wales?
Sunny Wales for the Welsh Pool Festival at Treco Bay.
Treco Bay.
Treco Bay, I'll be there streaming for Paul Bushnell.
Very poor accent by me, Welsh accent, but Treco.
Treco?
That's how they say it.
I don't think that's Welsh, that, Reggie.
No, that's how they sort of. That's just my terrible accent, but
okay.
That's how it sounds to me when they say it, some of them lads.
Yep, so that's me for the next couple of weeks.
But you're going to be at St Helens in January when I go with the Desiderados.
I'm doing St Helens in January as well.
So, if I get a bit of time there, I'm sure I'll step into the commentary box. And,
yeah, I might let you, Reggie. You've done not done too bad. You've passed.
Well,
you've passed the audition.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you've passed the audition.
Thanks very much. Ecstatic. Feel like I've just passed my driving test.
I can sort your certificate out if you want.
I think that'd be good.
I'll post it you.
Put it on my wall.
Yeah.
Pass the test to be in Tsunami streaming commentary box.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll think of something.
That's okay by me.
As long as you do a live and show it.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
mind.
send you one down.
Yeah.
I'll sort you one out. It's nice to have a certificate, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Balls are a bit naughty this time. It's a little bit balls on cushions. Black's tied up at the moment, and another yellow on the side rail. Reds are in pretty good shape. I think the red in the bulk area passes to the left corner, so the reds are all there. Bar the black probably needs one chance. I think, and if that red does go, the one I was just talking about in the bulk area, then you may elect to play it now. Cheers, Paul. As Tommy's just flicked that red across the table. It was almost like just had a look and thought, well, I'll just flick this one out and let my opponent, let's see what he can do. He's trying to just play the yellow down table, come off the cushion and just get in tight behind that yellow. And any sort of kiss on that yellow, he would have just stuck to it, with the red being sort of the other side. Didn't quite manage to negotiate the shot, but as I say, still very much in the balance this frame. It's got a little caption on the back of his top there: more jam than hot. This bless. Again, he's trying to play off the ball, side cushion, and get in that area, in behind that yellow. Hasn't managed to push the other yellow onto the rail. So he's got two. He's got a lot of work basically where the yellows are. It'll be interesting if Tommy plays a double here. And has a go at these, albeit the black's tied up, but has a go at trying to run the rack here, take these out. It's a good, decent effort, but it's not there, and it's gone in about the worst place again on the side rail. So this game at the moment, not the prettiest game, but takes every kind of game to make a match, I suppose. We all love seeing the dishes and the quick fire pool, the good shots. At the same time, the argy-bargy frames are just as important. I don't think it's frozen, so well, it may have been. So as he chose to hit the cushion, let the white run through, but I don't think it was frozen. That is. Decisions. Oh, it's a cracking shot. Really is. It's a great shot. That's put the Reds in the driving seat, if you like. Second to go. Yellow's had a certain amount of, if you like, insurance there, having control of that side, but that red down the rail and kicked the yellow out and took control of the pocket as very much you can see. I think Tommy will be pulling the trigger next shot. That's a good double. Question is the plant set looks pretty good, but there is a gap between the balls, so he's got to be careful. Can't take this for granted, and these pockets aren't forgiving, so needs to mind his work here. Where those reds are, he may not get another shot if this goes wrong. He's decided not to go for it, but he's stuck it up. Hasn't got him behind yellow. I didn't think it was. But it was going to be very hard to snooker him and keep him off the one on the rail. Never mind the one on the pocket. He can actually see the one on the pocket, but he's always going to play the one down the rail to bring it into play. And at the same time, he's left an angle here, trying to bring the black into play, and he's done that. That's okay. Okay, he needs to make a plant, but isn't really going to do anything with the white, just make the plant, and the frame's at his mercy. He's played it well, nice angle here just to flick the red in and trace aside maybe, just to kick the white, spin the white up the table for the red. Maybe able to do it just plain ball, but either way it's a favourable angle. Oh, that White's just run on. Oh, he's snookered himself. The red obviously was a thinner cut than it looks on the monitor, hence why he's had to go twice across, if you like, 2 cushions and try and land on the red. Bit deceptive sometimes, the angle on the monitor here when you're looking at shots. Some look thinner than others, as in cutbacks. Hard to judge how thin the shot is. So an unexpected chance here for the Gobblers to nick the frame and reduce the arrears to 4-2 when you really kind of feel the desperate need to win this frame to stay in touch in this match. 5-1, you just maybe too big an ask. Just needs to steady himself here. Not the best shot. He's dropped the element, but I mean, for me, he needed to just punch and stop the ball dead, if you like. And this should have been a straight yellow into the corner, not having to play a blind pot. When you bang under pressure, 4-1 behind, there's a scoreboard pressure as well, knowing that blind pocket, blind cut. Here we go. He's made it. Good shot. Blowing his cheeks out, walking around the table. Clearly the situation very tense out there. That's a good shot. It's in good shape here. There's no reason, but again, the yellow that's the one that's nearest, obviously the right centre. As I've said already, probably many times, you've got to be so accurate with those type of shots, and the pace as well can determine whether it will go in. And if he leaves that as his last ball to get to the black, it's not ideal. It would have been nice to have popped that one, Wayne. Got it out the way.
I think he's pretty straight on this. He could have gone either way, pull it back, run it through. I think might be a bit closer this now, Reggie, though.
He is, and again he's playing the middle.
He's having to do now.
It's the right way, because you don't want to be playing it.
Well, you don't
as a ball to get to the black.
Yeah.
Their middles are naughty, so that's a good shot, and he's got an angle to work with. Just play this with just a tracer right hand side maybe, and come down the right hand side of the table for the black into the bottom left. Let's see how he feels confidence wise, how well he strikes this ball.
He's played it well.
That's a cracking shot.
He's played it well.
That's absolutely
perfect. Absolutely straight as a die.
Perfect. What a shot. Great shot. Great shot. Great shot. And it's clear, you could see the relief there as he's walked back to his teammates, and maybe felt that he didn't do himself justice in the first frame against Tommy in the first set. So fair play, give credit where credit's due. Great shot there by Martin Gerd to bring it back to 4-2. Okay, see Gobblers winning the leg, and they've changed the order.
Do we need it updating, Reggie? I think we do, don't we?
Yeah, they need to let us know. Well, I'm trying to think.
Do you want me to go and take it, or do you want to take it?
I can take it, okay.
Yeah. Well, he got into him, but a bit of a cluster around this bottom right hand side here now. Either suit will go. It's all about the opener, and I think the easiest one is going to be a red. Might be forced into red here. I'm not too sure if that. I don't think that yellow goes. That's near the black spot into the middle. It may well do. If it does, he might elect yellows, but he's still got a couple of little awkward ones. They do all go, but he's just got to get good position in the right order. So it is reds. And I'm not too sure if that goes past the other red into this bottom left hand corner.
I don't think it does.
Looking at the overhead.
It's tight, that is.
Might sneak in, you know, Reggie.
It's tight.
If it doesn't, all he's got is a plant here.
I think he was trying to, well, I think he's looking to be a little bit straighter so you can see the pocket. It's not ideal, obviously, when you know ball's tight and you're having to sort of cut it, so you can't actually look at the pocket and at the ball at the same time. Same order for the Galacticos for the second set. Yeah, it's gone in good. Isn't that much room to negotiate? It's had to be reasonably accurate with that shot. Presented him with a good chance to run the rack and reduce the arrears to 4-3. Very slow speed, but I can tell you now, if you've never played on one of these tables, the guys who are watching now, tuned in, there is hardly any pocket to go at from them angles. You can barely see, if you like, the ridge where the ball drops in from those narrow angles. So you play it for virtually like just aiming for that far George to miss. But like I say, even at that, you'll probably run past the lip of the pocket and just hit the far bunker. It won't go in. It's not like a supreme winner at all. It's more like a 9-ball table in the middle pegs. Just to containing shot, send the yellow up and down, trying to get in behind the yellows. Don't believe he's managed to do that, and I think he may have left the red to middle, and he has. So it's a bad mistake, a bit of an error there to leave his opponent that gap. Still work to do here, far from straightforward.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. You could see that coming all the way there.
You could, to be fair, can't disagree with that.
I think all we can hope for is if it's
ball.
touching ball.
Yes, it is. He did call touching ball, but he's so close to the cushion.
He's got to be very careful.
You don't want to do a double hit because as you push the white to the cushion, it's pretty much, there's hardly any space. I mean, I say that on the stream, but I'm looking down the rail here. Naturally, with the naked eye, it's actually a pretty straightforward. Just dink the white cushion and drop it in behind the red. There is more space than the stream suggests. Trust me. This is straight. Just feather the white. That's a good shot. That's the way. Ideally, he wants to be coming off the top cushion here and hitting the yellows on the left-hand side of the table and looking for sort of a favourable connection, full on if you like, so as not to, or the back yellow of the two. That's what he's looking at, and he wouldn't have done any damage should he achieve that outcome. Easier said than done, but that's what he's looking at. So let's see how close he comes to that. I think he'll take that, to be fair. That's not bad. He's brought the yellow away, one yellow out anyway, into play. And clearly got the advantage here. Good advantage to have. Pawn frame again. The last one was big. This one's just as big because Goblins ideally would want to get back in touch and just be the one frame in it then at 4-3, but should they lose it, 3 down with 3 down with a possible 3 to play to force a shootout. I wonder how many of those we're going to have today. I don't think there's a lot you can do. I mean, it's, to me, up and down, get the hit. Just keep your fingers crossed that you get, try and hope the white lands a bit awkward. Yeah, he did get away with that a bit, Paul Anders, but you take your chances, you take it. Look, you know, that type of thing when you're coming out aiming for targets and hope you get a favourable connection. And he's got to be careful this time. That red now being close to the green corner pocket will provide a favourable angle should he fail to hide the white. Top through and try and run the white down. Here we go. He's played it well. Nice bit of top there, just glanced off it. Top the white off the side. Down towards the bottom of the table and he's played it very well. It's got him behind yellow. As very much in the driving seat, and So Adam Kite's got it all to do here. Needs to get the hit here. It's not a bad line, and he's got the hit, so it's a good shot. His opponent, a little shake of the head there, feeling that he's probably obviously fingers crossed, hoping for the two there. If he'd got the two visits there, that as it is, he's going to have to play another good shot off the, in my opinion, off the two yellows nearest the right corner. It's quite a big target just to get anywhere between, anywhere sort of between the black and the yellow, that side of the table. Preferably more over towards the corner bag would be ideal to get a snooker on both the reds. Oh, he's found that gap. He's found the Watford gap. He's found the Watford gap too. Didn't get enough bottom and right hand side. Just dragged the white, make it ping across, because even if he'd gone round the back of the yellow to the left of the white, it still would have had, pretty much would have had the snooker on both the reds. As it is, he's found that gap. And Adam spotted it, but he's lost the white. Well, I say lost the white, he certainly didn't play to be on that red over in that corner. Obviously, ideally, he wanted to play to hold the white up and be able to pot it into the corner pocket where he's standing. So, but it's second best at the end of the day. He's still got a shot here, and that's the main thing. If he pots this, he's going to get a shot at the black. If he's got an angle here, he could. That tells you he's pretty much straight then. He's got a lot of angle to work with, so he's just dropped it in. He's given himself a shot at the black. I mean, I'll be honest with you, with the white running forward, the part of the black you can see is close to the potting angle. Probably just needs to be a tad thinner. It's a great shot. He's licked pressure. He's licked pressure. It's 4-3. They're on the way back. It's like the early nerves in the first set. They've settled now and starting to make the shots. Two big shots in the last two frames. Huge shot to get on the black the frame before, and that was a big shot to bring them in right back into contention in this match. 4-3 now to the Galacticos. Yeah, please. Always goes down well. A bit of motion and lotion, a cup of char.
We're not milking that.
Ah, okay.
If I'm not back. Mouse.
And you just changed the score for me.
Across the screens, yeah.
Just change the score. 4-3. Yeah, 4-3.
If I'm not back, I'll leave it there, the mouse. But if it happens to move, you have to move across the screens.
Right.
If it's gone too far, that's a fourth screen, so there's another screen there, that's that one up there, right? So it'll be somewhere in one of them four screens.
So it's Andrew Gerd at the table. About a break off for the Gobblers. Almost kicked in off there as he made a ball. He's dry, and it's tell you what, these yellows look very, very inviting. Even the bad yellow, if you want to call it bad in the ball carry, should I say, behind the brown spot, isn't really a bad ball. If you can just negotiate the white, pot a ball and get over that side, it clearly goes. And the others are all in the middle of the table, round the black. I mean, couldn't spread them much better than that. sometimes, going back to the last frame, when you maybe, I like to use the phrase, you want it on a silver platter, rather than think, you know what, I've got a chance to run these, and you 4-2 up, and sometimes, as I say, he who dares wins, that type of thing. Don't sound like a cliche, like I'm Del Boy Trotter, but you have a go at him, and that's a poor shot. He's got all the table over this side. His hit is anywhere over this side, and as long as you don't go in behind the red that's just to the right of the green spot, you're going to be on that yellow. That's a poor shot. But that's reminiscent of not looking at the situation properly, trying to be too precise. Play for an area, play to land in an area, so you've got a shot. Easier said than done sometimes, but you'll be disappointed with that. Because that yellow now, being at that end of the table, it's going to prove to be a real thorn in his side in this frame. So much cheering on a Sunday, the echoes of the hall, echoes of past winners, memories, big cheers in this hall on the Sunday morning. It's a different kind of atmosphere. There isn't nearly as many people here now on the Sunday as what there is on the Saturday. Still very busy though, which is good. So it gives you a good atmosphere, but the echoes, the shouts on a Sunday are more evident. The music's still on, but it's not as loud. Sorry, did I say Andrew Good? It's Danny Holmes at the table, just looking at the list. My mistake. Yes, Danny Holmes for the Gobblers, beg your pardon. That's just really, for me, far too hard there. You need to play it that hard, just play the plant and try and regain some sort of position and a bit of composure after finishing in no man's land. And what's happened there, it's gone terribly wrong for him, and it all goes back to that positional shot has brought about that situation, not getting on a ball when you've got a big margin of error to play for. Ouch, that's a disaster. Not only has he left him on the yellow, he'll also then be able to play the yellow next to it, the one that was giving him the problem from earlier on. Just needs to negotiate a good angle off the first shot, leave a good angle to get out. And should he be able to get out anywhere towards the green spot, that type of thing, that side of the table, he'll have yellow into the bottom left, and he could just run through for the other one into the middle, or stun across. I think it passes the black, so yeah, just... Okay, there was too much angle on that yellow then to hold for the other one in the ball carrier, so it's come down the table. But I think that yellow does. The village team, the Galacticos, I think, or is Tommy Donlan, Dave Roblin, Steve Allen, John Mercer and Matty Jackson. Let's have a quick look at the overhead on this. And again, that yellow is the scourge of his frame. Can't get on it. Great Cranford shot there. Very awkward cueing. Oh, what a shot that is. Are you kidding me? He can't get on it when he's got his hand on the table. He's played a worldie. It's the only way to describe that shot. That's a worldie. What a shot. One good shot here. Don't surrender. I think he's got to go through this with a load of top and left hand side. So even if the white sort of jumps into the red, it'll come off the red, top cushion, side cushion, and come back out, giving him a shot for the black. Fire this in, cue through the ball. There you go, that's what I was on about. Use the red. How we're looking, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wow, what a shot that was then. What a shot. Wayne, well, he hasn't got his headphones on. Two shots prior to that, he's bridging over a red this side of the table. He's made a world of unbelievable. What a shot. The Galacticos are on the hill. Maybe sounds like I'm going a bit bananas over it, but what a shot bridging over a ball. And as I was saying, top and left hand side, you know the white's going to jump and kick across as you give it the top, get the left hand side on it so it comes off the red and swings around the two cushions. Judged it perfectly, really did. Tremendous couple of shots there and finished perfect on the black. Ah, well earned cup of tea, definitely well earned. Okay, on to the next. John Mercer to play for the Galacticos. I'm looking around the arena, I can see last year's winners over there. I don't know what the score is. I'm really sure Miners Welfare B wearing the poppies on the blue shirts. It's a huge break. Has he made a ball? He has, you know, has he? Yes, it's dropped. Anxiously waiting, anxious moments there. How about this for a break-off shot? Monster break. He could run the rack here and take the team through. Right now, what a chance this is. I think it's got to be yellows, got to be, and it is. Just didn't have the angle just to get on the one on the back cushion, on the ball cushion, so he's still in good shape though. Should be able to just drop this in and come out. And he's had a favourable cannon there. That's given him a chance now to have a go at the yellow along the top rail. If he plays this at such a speed and it stops on the office, then he's still big favourite for the frame with there being two reds that side of the table. But he's got it, that's a great shot, good cueing. Oh, it's perfect. He's finished in an area there and landed on 3 different balls. Hence the phrase, play for areas. Great shot there. Having a little smirk to himself there. You can't see that off camera, but a little smirk to himself and just a lot of little movements or head movements, and he's made his mind up. He knows obviously which way he fancies now. So here we go. This is for frame and match.
Nice little nudge there.
What a great shot.
Could have done with a little bit more, I think, Reggie.
He could have done,
but he's okay. He might try again here. He has. He's got to be careful. Dangerous.
Oh, it's been a, you know, like I say, sometimes
you have to be content with what you've got.
Yeah, and right there, if he'd thought about the finish differently, that yellow over the bag probably should have been his last ball and just run the black down the rail.
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, he should have played it a slightly different way. Now then, he's not going to have no shots here at all.
He's bent the white.
His last 2 or 3 shots have been all over the place.
Swerved the white there to pot that yellow, couldn't see all of it. Sadly for him, he hasn't had Hasn't had that little bit of luck you need to land with a shot on the black.
Well, they might have to wait a bit longer, Reggie, before they can do the victory dance.
I wonder, is there another twist in the tail after that chance has gone begging? Or will the young man at the table feel the heat? It's Andrew Gurge to say, I said that later, this is Andrew Gurge at the table for the Victoria Gobblers. Yeah, he was unlucky Wayne Littlewood, but I still felt he was positive in his approach, and sometimes you don't get what you deserve. But ultimately, he could have gone about it another way, I suppose, when he pulled the trigger, or when he had 4 balls left and thought maybe the yellow end, the middle way, should have been the last ball and be content with the black down the rail.
Yeah, you're right.
Rather than trying to develop it.
Certainly after he's nudged the black out a little bit the first time.
Yeah.
I can't quite remember if he did have I think he did have a shot at it over the left-hand corner, so he should have gone that way.
The thing is, Wayne, when he launched the one into top, that's where he should have perhaps been thinking, well, pot the one into top and leave the one to the left corner.
Yeah.
And then, like you say, just dolly the one in over the middle. You've only just got to just roll that black down the rail to win the frame and match. But it is how you see it when you're out there. You know, it's easy. We're all world champions from the armchair. We never miss a ball.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's felt the heat there and he's stuck it up. He's left him a chance to pot this. This goes in, it's all over. He's thick. He's caught that thick. I don't mean he's thick literally, he's caught that thick.
I know what you mean, Reggie.
I had to say that just in case some comedian come on and goes, are you insulting
Well, I
him,
won't
Reggie?
tell him you called him thick at all.
He's caught that thick. Just will he get a better chance than that? I doubt it. I don't think he will. And they're now absolute dolly mixtures. Mary Ploppins for the Reds. John needs a world. He needs something to happen here. Maybe 2 cushions and drop in behind the black. That's what he's looking at. How's your pace? Good pace, but not the right line. Unlucky. Good effort. Will not get a better chance than this to keep his side, keep their hopes alive in this year's team event. So how's your arm? How are you feeling out there? These are the moments that really test you. All simple stuff normally in your local club, these balls, you know, but out there it's a whole different ball game, and these tables, as I say, if you don't have one at your local club and you come from a supreme winner to those middles, normally you would never refuse the one to the right centre, the nearest to the white. But with there being a gap, Wayne, he's refused it because he doesn't like it.
Yep.
He's got a chance right now to get into closer order, closer contention to the 2 Reds on that right centre. The one he refused, he can use the one that's nearest the left centre here and come across that way.
Yep.
The angle's perfect. Obviously, you don't want to cannon the black, or you'd be going close to it. But if you can negotiate one good positional shot here, you can make this frame close to a virtual certainty. But still, just
I don't.
do you think he's edgy? I mean, to me,
I don't.
he's very nervous.
Yeah, he is. He must be, because I think, you know, the way the balls are, Reggie, he just needs to drop this in. This one cuts in pretty easy. By the looks of it, we'll go overhead as well, and it is a bit tight, but it does go pretty easy. That I don't know what he's thinking about, because it's not anywhere near an enough.
The problem is here. Did I say problem? You've got to cue that ball, flick it in, and get left hand side on it, and kick off the top cushion, come back. And if you don't cue it well,
he's going for a long one into the top right, top left as we're looking.
He's choosing the straighter of the shot.
Maybe he can't see enough of it as what we think he can. He's missed it, and he's left a long one.
He stuck it up.
Maybe he couldn't see enough of it, Reggie. It looked like he could see more than enough, but yeah, obviously he couldn't. Otherwise, I think he'd have just gone for the easy part in the middle. You've just got to run your white through. He's not going off anywhere. You've got the 2 over the middle pocket. Game's over.
Yeah, exactly.
There must have been something there. It must have been so tight.
It goes back to what I said. His opening shot showed frailty. The right shot was the one to the centre. I know the middles aren't the most forgiving, Wayne.
Yeah.
But you've got to play the right shot. In the words of the great Stephen Hendry, I'll always play the right shot, even if it means I miss it.
Even if it's the wrong one, it's going to be the right one. Yeah.
I won't refuse the pot.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was a classic case of that right there. He's refused for me the right shot, got himself into a spot of bother, and then as a result of that, has paid the ultimate price. It's cost him the frame and match.
So we'll be back very shortly, depending on how the other results are going, with another match. It's going to be the last 8, and I do know that John, who's just been putting his cue away in front of us, we'll be back again as well a little bit later on for the final of the mixed doubles. I can't remember who's in the final with, but he'll be back on again as well. So we'll see you all very shortly. You'll get a notification anyway when we go live, so don't go too far away.
Yeah, it's big smiles from John. Just come over and give me a high five.